Sag, welcome to your February 15th to February 28th Astro Reels. Yay! These readings are timeless and signless, so you don't have to be watching when I post it, and you don't have to actually really have any dominant Sag placements. If it resonates for you, then maybe there's something for you. If it doesn't, I would back pocket it and check on it later to see how the energies unfold, okay? If you'd like to work personally avec moi, ding, here's all my stuff. There's my Etsy shop. You know exactly where to find me, guys. I've been here. I do want to say, let's jump into the reading. I do want to say that when I was gathering the cards for your reading, I heard Sagittarius, but it's also like a mix of Sagittarius, dun, 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 dun. And the way that I got it is like, finally, Sag, you're in your home space. You are in your element. This is higher education. This is higher learning. Because usually when I feel Sagittarius energies in a reading, and I know you're very multifaceted, Sagittarius placements, we all are, God bless us. But I tend to really feel the flaky, go with the wind, play ultimate frisbee with my flip-flops on the college yard kind of, I live on a houseboat, I'm a drifter kind of vibe, but I know where the parties are. Like, I just get that kind of energy. But now I'm feeling like you're in your element. So something is pulling you into a level of maturity, so to speak. Now, this doesn't mean that you're not a mature energy, that Sagittarius is not a mature energy. Please don't make it be about that. In fact, I'm just reading the energy of that sign that's present and making itself known. And I'm feeling that, I don't want to mess these cards up because the way they fell is speaking to me. I'm just seeing, it's almost like, you know what it feels like? It feels like this. Like your head, your mind has now fused and matured, and I'm saying matured because that's the closest word that's coming through, where it's like, oh, now I'm thinking about my future. That's how the energy is flowing. It's like, now I'm thinking about my future. So some of you, I don't know how old you are, 2 minutes, 22 seconds, really doesn't matter, but I'm seeing that it's almost like you have witnessed somebody else who's older than you. You're seeing the pathways that they've taken. You're being introduced now to a whole side of life that maybe you hadn't paid attention to. Imagine if, for example, you're just, you're young, you're doing your thing, you're trying things out, blah, blah, blah. So you don't really like connect with people 20 years older than you and who are further along the life cycle. So it's not that you don't want to, it's just that that's not where your focus is, right? But then, maybe one day at your girlfriend's family Thanksgiving, you're sitting next to her uncle and he's had this major life and he's talking to you, I don't know, we're eating all in different places and he's talking to you and you're just getting so much wisdom and it's almost like, wow, this is cool. I want to be like this guy when I grow up, right? So what that story is showing us is it's just an example, right? And for somebody here, it could be the actual details, but look at the energy dynamic. The energy dynamic from a higher perspective is flowing in the sense that it's like, oh, there's now a readiness on your part within your energetic field, within your consciousness to receive something higher of yourself, of course. So there's a higher aspect of you that is coming in for you, and there is you, the personality part, that is ready to accommodate that. So now basically we're talking about an upgrade, right? But in your physical life, that energetic dynamic manifests as meeting maybe somebody who's older or ahead in the life cycle. Could be someone who owns their own business and all this, and so now you're getting to see that and you're getting a role model. You're literally getting a road map of what you would like to accomplish, right? So this is actually looking really good. And I just heard somebody say, I just heard one of you say, oh yeah, I just started working with a new supervisor, or maybe the supervisor isn't your direct supervisor, 4 minutes, 44 seconds. Maybe they're just working in your office for a little bit, but now you get to talk with them and learn from them and know more about the company and get more of an idea of how to move forward in your field, right? So it's like that, okay? And this should not, and this is coming through very clearly for you guys, this should not elevate into a romantic situation, okay? So if you do meet somebody like this in your life and you're like, dang, they're looking good, don't do it, okay? Because that's not the role that they're coming in for. They're coming in to be a mentor role. Look at this, see? They're coming in for mentorship, clearly. Now, they're saying that, yes, romantic, that's the way I said it, but thank you guys. But they're saying what they mean also is this doesn't necessarily, need to be a partnership. Because remember, romantic, even though, that's the way I felt it, it's at a higher level, at its base. That's what do you call it? Union. That's partnerships. Those are two soul contracts coming into being. Now, how it manifests, for example, is it could be between you and a coworker, you and a son, a child or a daughter, whatever. It could be romantic, it could be a mentor, it could be, right? So that's that. So Spirit is saying, so whoever this person is, learn from them, get an idea, impressions, thank you. So they're going to leave an impression on you, and it's going to be a much needed impression, because it's almost like you're going to get a blessing, like an idea of how to move forward into the next part of your life. Look at this, see? Look at you taking notes, super cute on what you see here as a role model. And doesn't the world need that? But again, see how it fell right here on the Queen of Swords? So look at this. Now I can't move my hand though, because they don't want to show the picture until I say this. Right, it fell on the Queen of Swords. This is not designed to be a long-term partnership, regardless of how you feel about this person. Like, oh my God, because some of you may actually latch on, like thinking, oh, this person's like my big sister or my big brother, or it's like my mother, or wow, we can go into business together, we can make a lot of money, or wow, I really like this person, I wish he were my uncle. And it's just meant to inspire you. And look, and then it sends you along your way. Because if you get too latched on, you might find that this person disappears, because it's not not because you did that, but because they're on to the next project. It's not because it's not because they don't like you or anything. It's just not built into the soul contract. In fact, you're supposed to get something from them, and here it is. Okay. Now I do, look, this is what they didn't want me to show you until I told you that. All right. So please be mindful about you coming into agreements with this person. See how they're both in the garden working together, but they're both looking at different things. So don't allow your inner child to get confused about this and latch on. It's just to show you where you could be. For some of you, I'm getting even where you could be in 5 years. Now, you may wonder, well, why am I getting this information now? Like, why am I getting this? Because maybe there's something that, like, you're at a crossroads. See how this two minds is? You're at a crossroads, and Spirit wants to give you a vision. 8 minutes, 11 seconds. They want to give you a vision, but they also want to make sure that you have a clear intention, and that you're cleaning things up. You're cleaning up your energy, not like, I'm just going to willy-nilly be here and do this and do that. No, you're an independent person right now. You can just be inspired by people and move forward. And we want you to be inspired now so that you can get a clear idea of what you could be doing in the future for your health and well-being, your career, this and that. So why? So you can focus on that. Because if we give you this dream and we say, hey, in 5 years, we see you at the top, look at you on vacation, because now you have so much money to retire. Now this two worlds card is starting to disappear. You see that? This gives you a singleness of purpose, and not like myopia, right? But a singleness of purpose, which means that you can eliminate all the things. I'm getting shrapnels, right? Eliminate all the things that are not that will not lead you to this path. Now, for example, let's put it into everyday terms, because you know how we roll here. Let's say that the guides are seeing that you in 5 years could be running a multi-million-dollar company. Okay, where we going big, right? And you can't see that for yourself because it's like 5 years later, and how would you know, right? But now you're still kind of a little bit lost in your life. You've got different influences. Your friends are doing this, your family's doing that. You've got your shadows with you. You've got your core wounds you haven't done. Part of you just wants to chill. There are so many things going on in your life. You're hanging out with people, even if it's not like a negative thing. It's just you're just kind of unfocused, right? But if you get this idea in your mind, 10 minutes and 1 second, 1001, right? And you feel it. You're like, oh, this is definitely coming from spirit. Guess what? Now you're able to weed out that which does not align with that. So now, for a quick example, if you're friends like, hey man, you want to hang out, let's take the weekend, and this is your weekend off, right? You've been working all your weekends, but this is your weekend off, let's go hiking or whatever. You're like, dang, I'd love to, and you totally do, and you would have and you have in the past, but now you're like, but I've got another goal that you're kind of keeping to yourself, obviously. I've got another goal that I want to pursue, and I know that my weekends are limited, so let me use this weekend and other free time to really streamline, thank you guys, to streamline myself so that I can take the action steps necessary to be on that path. And that, as your goal, is going to get you to say no to things that don't need to be in your path, or things that will pull you off, or things that will just cost you money, then waste your time, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. And Spirit is saying for your convenience, to thank you guys, that includes helping you to know what webinars are just going to waste your time, because sometimes we attend webinars and they're really wasting time, 11 minutes 22 seconds, and all sorts of stuff. And same with certain groups that we may try to join, or meetups or anything like that, or memberships even, for whatever your field of work is. They keep showing me the alignment. They want me to put my hand up like this. They want me to put my hand up like this and see how it aligns with this and this. It's almost like bing bing. But as I did this, I realized, I don't know, am I pointing at my card? I don't know. They didn't actually tell me to do that, but weird. When I picked that up, I thought I saw like an Egyptian symbol there. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but I'm just trying to show you this and this and this. And they were actually telling me that probably 5 minutes ago, and I kept talking, and so I just wanted to come back and double back and show you there is alignment going on here. 12 minutes 12 seconds. Now they also showed me to touch this. I don't know why. Let's take a look. There you go. 12 minutes 12 seconds. 3 here's the other 3, right? Oh, no way. There's another 3. Okay, Spirit, we see you. What is 3? 3 is collaboration. Okay, 3 is collaboration, but that, as I said collaboration, I saw this. And I just saw 12 minutes, 33 seconds, right? 3. But I saw this because they're like, don't get too comfortable. Don't get comfortable, right? Don't get too comfortable. Bring it down to a 2. Why? Because you are the main person. So you're going to be inspired by somebody, okay? And again, if it's somebody that you love to hook up with or something, just say no. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later, because they're gonna be gone. Wow, anything else, guys? Oh, thank you. 13 minutes 13 seconds. They're saying you will have all the training you need. A lot of us walk around thinking, I'm not so many words just popped into my mind. I'm not trained enough, I'm not educated enough, I'm not gifted enough, I'm not talented enough, I don't speak well, I'm not blah, 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 blah. I don't look the part, and Spirit is like, shut up. Just kidding, no, I said that, but you get the point. Spirit is like, stop. But anyway, you get the point. You will have exactly what it is for your journey. Speaking of journey, you want it. Okay? On track. So let's wrap this up. When you move forward over the next 2 weeks and then some, you will find some inspiration in some kind of partnership. It is not for you to latch on and dream up a whole future with this person. You're here to be inspired and be shown a way of life that you can very much achieve, and very much will once you start to streamline yourself. Okay, you'll be fine. Oh, you heard me just stumble because the guide said, don't doubt yourself. Guilty. But maybe you guys are too. So we will not doubt ourselves. Pinky promises. Okay. All right, guys, if you'd like to work with me, you know where I am. Until then, God bless you. Keep an eye out for all the other things that are coming out. And yeah, we out here. Bye.